There was a lot of good stuff going on in 2025, but if I had to narrow it down to just three things, I'd go with the following. I'd go with the return of AJ Lee. That was a moment that almost got lost in my mind when we were discussing comeback of the year. The moment that she came back and that pop, that crowd reaction, oh man, it was so good. It was honestly a little bit emotional. That's just how good that was. So I gotta give credit there. That was for WWE's big moments. That was definitely up there. And from AEW, there was an interesting case with Marina Shafir. When she joined the Death Riders, that allowed her to become a drastically different character from before. This was no longer the woman that was cutting the "you know me but you don't know me" promo. She became very much a badass as part of the Death Riders. And in 2025, that also meant some really, really good matches. Whether it was teaming with Megan Bayne for the women's tag title tournament, or in Blood and Guts, or even in the Mixed Nuts Mayhem match from World's End, or even just her singles matches. There was a lot of good work from her, from a wrestling side of things, to go with the very different character, and her promos throughout the year very much a shine on that, whether it was as part of the Death Riders or even just from teaming with Megan Bayne. Last but not least, I want to talk about what 2025 looked like for international shows. See, in the past, if WWE taped a show from outside the US, you'd watch it whatever time it aired on Raw or SmackDown. This year, things were a bit different, which was really kind of cool, to be honest. WWE's deal with Netflix has had its ups and downs over 2025, but one of the cool things about it was getting to watch Raw from London or Raw from wherever else and actually watch it at that time. Like, watch it as it's happening, whether you're watching it at 11 a.m. Pacific or even 2 a.m. Pacific, something like that. It was kind of cool. And that's just from WWE side. It was really cool to see those shows, especially on the road to WrestleMania, SummerSlam, etc. Beyond that, you also had AEW continuing to do their international shows. And while we didn't get them live like we would have for Forbidden Door, we got Forbidden Door from London, but we still got to see what the crowd looked like in Australia. We got to see what the crowd looked like in Mexico for those specials. And it was just a lot of fun to see how they were doing. These are the things that I really enjoyed out of 2025.